So now today we discuss about complex number. So what is complex number? Basically, what is the definition of complex number? So complex number is denoted by Z. Complex number is denoted by Z if it can be expressed in the form of x plus iota y, where x and y both belongs to set of real numbers, and this I is called iota, which is under root of -1. So what is the value of I square? That is again -1. What is I cube? That is I square into I, so that means minus I. What is I to the power 4? That is I square into I square, which is 1. So if we increase the power of I, you can easily calculate the value of I. Now I to the power 10, how can we calculate this value? Just divide this power by 4. So now this can be written as I to the power 4 whole to the power 2, that means 8. So that means you have to add 2, so into I square. So basically we know that I to the power 4 is 1, so 1 square into, and what is the value of I square? That is -1, so this is -1. So I to the power 10 is -1. So in this way you can easily solve or easily find out the value of I. Next is, how can we add two complex number or subtract two complex number or divide two complex number or multiply two complex number? Now see that Z1 is A plus iota B and Z2 is C plus iota D. How can we add these two complex number? This A is called real part of Z1, which is A, and B is called imaginary part of Z1, which is B, and second case real part of Z2 is C and imaginary part of Z2 is D. Now how can we add these two complex number? Means what is the value of Z1 plus Z2? Simply add their real part plus iota times add their imaginary part. So that is again a complex number. So in this way you can add two complex number. In the same way you can subtract these two complex number. Just subtract their real part as well as the imaginary part. You will get the value of Z1 minus Z2. Now what is the value of Z1 into Z2? Now see how to calculate Z1 into Z2. Just multiply these two complex number. How can we multiply this? Now see, A times C, AC, A times ID, which is AID, plus IBC plus I square BD. Now we know that I square is -1, so this is the real part and this is also the real part because I square is -1. So AC minus BD, and taking I common from these two, you get AD plus BC. That means if we multiply two complex number, the resultant number is also a complex number. So in this way you can multiply two complex number. Now how can we divide these two complex number? So for division, A plus iota times B by C plus iota times D. So just rationalize the numerator and denominator. So that means you have to multiply the numerator and denominator by the negative of the denominator. So just multiply this AC minus AID plus IBC plus BD, and the denominator is C square plus D square. So just write here real part is AC plus BD and taking iota common, that is the imaginary part. So that is, in this way you can divide two complex number. Next is, here we define two terms. So first is modulus, mod Z. Suppose Z is a complex number which is x plus iota y. Now what is mod Z? Now mod Z is root under of x square plus y square. So what is the geometric meaning of modulus of Z? Now see, suppose Z is x plus iota y, this complex number can be represented as the order pair. So complex number Z either if either we write this z as x plus iota y or this order pair for x comma y. Suppose this is the point P, which is x comma y, and this is origin O. Now what is the distance between these 2 points OP? Now OP is basically root over x square plus y square, that is equal to modulus of z. So basically modulus of z means the distance of the point P with origin, so that is modulus of z. Now here we can discuss some properties of modulus of z. Now we know that modulus of z is equal to modulus of z bar. So how can we prove this one? So first of all, what is z bar? Now again we define conjugate of a complex number. So z bar is, if z is a complex number, say this is x plus iy, so conjugate of this complex number is denoted by z bar, which is equal to x minus iota y. So just replace this plus I by minus I. So what is the geometric meaning of z bar? Suppose this point, this can be written as x comma y, and this can be written as x comma minus y. So this point P is somewhere here, this is x comma y, and x comma minus y lies on which quadrant? Plus plus, minus plus, minus minus, plus minus, because the first term is positive, second term is negative, so this is lie on the fourth quadrant. So this is x comma minus y. So this is P point, this is P dash point. So basically conjugate means the image of the point P with respect to the x-axis. That is the geometric meaning of conjugate. Now how can we prove this one? Now this is very easy to prove, that mod z is equal to mod z bar. So now we prove this one. Now we know that z is equal to x plus iota y. So what is mod z? Is equal to root under of x square plus y square. And what is z bar? And this, if this is x plus iy, z bar is x minus iy. So what is mod z bar? Which is again x square plus y square. So mod z is equal to mod z bar. And the next property is, so we know that z, mod z is equal to root under of x square plus y square. We know that this is mod z equal to x square plus y square, and both x, y belongs to the set of real number. So now we know that if x square is greater or equal to 0, as x belongs to the set of real number. So now if we add y square on the both side, then we get this. Now if take the square root, you will get, this is y. So basically this is mod z. So mod z is greater or equal to, and y is imaginary part of z. Similarly, you can prove that mod z is greater or equal to real part of z. Now the third property is mod of z1 into z2 and so on. This value is equal to mod of z1 into mod of z2 dot dot. Similarly, the fourth one is mod of z1 upon z2, and remember this can be written as mod z1 by mod z2, provided this mod z2 is not equal to 0, because if mod z2 is equal to 0, this is undefined. Now the fifth property is z into z bar is equal to mod z square. So now how can we prove this one? Now see, we take z is equal to x plus iota y. So what is z bar? Which is equal to x minus iota y. So z into z bar is x square plus y square. And what is mod z? We know that mod z is root under of x square plus y square. So here we can write mod z square. And the next property is mod of z1 plus z2 is less equal to mod z1 plus mod z2. So how can we prove this one? Now please see the proof. So here we know that mod of z1 plus z2 square, we already know that mod z square is z into z bar. So z into z bar. So here also we use the properties of conjugate. We know that z1 plus z2 whole bar, it can be written as z1 bar plus z2 bar. So in the place of z1 plus z2 whole bar, we have to write mod of z1 plus z2 whole square is equal to z1 plus z2, and this is z1 bar plus z2 bar. Now just multiply. This is z1 into z1 bar, that means mod z1 square, z1 into z2 bar, so z1 into z2 bar, and this is z2 into z1 bar, z2 into z1 bar, and the last one is mod z2 square. Now this can be written as mod z1 square plus mod z2 square. Now you see that this term can be written as, this is z1 into z2 bar, and this last term can be written as z2 bar z1 bar whole bar. Sorry, z2 bar into z1 whole bar. Basically if you assume that this is z and this is z bar, so z plus z bar, so you know that z plus z bar, z plus z bar is equal to, so z is x plus iota y and z bar is x minus iota y, so this is cancel out 2x, that is 2 real part of z. So this becomes mod of z1 square plus mod of z2 square plus 2 real part of z2 bar into z1. Mod z1 square plus mod z2 square, and if you add these two, here we use this result, that is 2 real part of z, we just put these values. Now we already proved that real part of z, mod z, is greater or equal to real part of z. So basically real part of z is less equal to mod z, so we apply this rule here, so you get, this is mod z1 square plus mod z2 square, and this is less equal to, and this is again mod z, so basically 2 times z2 bar z1 mod. So now we know that mod of z1 into z2 is equal to mod z1 into mod z2. We apply this rule here, so you will get z1 square plus z2 square plus 2 times mod z1 bar into z2 mod z2 bar into z1. So we know that mod z bar is again mod z, so just put the value, this is less equal to mod z1 square plus mod z2 square plus 2 times mod z1 into mod z2. So this is mod of z1 plus mod of z2 whole square. So we are starting with mod of z1 plus z2 whole square, which is less equal to mod z1 plus mod z2 whole square. Now taking the square root both side, you will get this less equal to mod z1 plus mod z2. That is the proof. Okay, so thank you.